All right, let's get to it. So this is the second installment of the Fleer 88 subset extravaganza. So now we got the baseball MVP by Toys R Us. Let's see what do. Let's see what do's. Let's check it out. All right. Leave this one back on me, huh? Some stickers. Some antiquated stickers. Times long remembered and forgotten. Ooh-wee. Donnie Baseball been done dirty. Comes right off the bat. Look at that. He's all scratched up. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Mattingly is 0 for. There is 0 for 10. There's 0 PSA 10s. And I think that's why. Look at that thing got hosed. Here, let me increase my focus here. Yeah, see, he got shit mixed. Pardon my French. He got jacked right up. All right, there we go. Anyway, so there's Donnie Baseball getting hosed. Mark Langston. Wally Joyner looking a bit poochy. A little pooch. Got a little pooch going. I didn't even write down his pop. Charlie Huch. No. Teddy Higuera. Gwynn's got 6 PSA 10s. This one's pretty cool. It's got a buck corner though. Let's see. Doc Gooden. Let's see what's Gooden. He's got 2 PSA 10s. This one's off-centered and bumped. Sweet, sweet. Julio Franco, Tony Fernandez, Sid Fernandez, Dwight Evans. What the heck? That's kind of a unflattering picture. He's like going for his lighter. What the hell? Mike Dunn or Dune. Dave Dravecki. Andre Dawson. The Hawk, right? Let's see. Dawson, what do we got? There's 1 PSA 10. Well, this one, slightly off center. Eric Davis. 2 PSA 10s on this one. This one's not bad. Pretty good. I don't know who's buying Eric Davis, though. Vince Coleman. I didn't bother to write that one down. Roger Clemens, though. There's 12 PSA 10s with this one. It's a pretty good shot. Will the Thrill Clark. 13 PSA 10s on that one. He's looking pretty lithe. Ivan Calderon. Canseco, man. All 3 of these that we've opened, Canseco's just been kind of whatever, and it's just, what kind of expression is that? You know, I'm used to like the other issues where Canseco's like, you know, smiling or like, you know, looking like a normal human. He looks pretty preoccupied in these issues. Canseco's got 7 PSA 10s. See, Wade Boggs looking lean and mean, eating all that chicken. Gotta get them hits. Boggsy's got 10 PSA 10s. George Bell. Well, let's switch it around here. Robin Yount. What's Yount got going on? 0 PSA 10s. Well, this won't be one. That is significantly off-center. Dave Winfield. Tim Wallach. Frank Viola. Fernando Valenzuela. Hey, let's look at the back of the card real quick. That's kind of wild. Look at all that color. Golly. Not since Score have I seen such a neon coloration. Alan Trammell. So Trammell's got 3 PSA 10s. Sutcliffe. Straw. What's he got? He's only got 1 PSA 10, and this ain't no candidate. Dave Stewart. Ozzie Smith's got no PSA 10s. Hold on. No, we're off center. Larry Sheets. He must have had a good season because he's in all of these sets. Like, where's Ripken? putting sheets in there. Maybe Rick was out sick or something. Actually, he's an Iron Man. He wouldn't be out sick. Seitzer, Scott, Mike Schmidt. There's 11 PSA 10s on Schmidt. Because people love Schmidt. Benito Santiago. I didn't bother. Ryan Sandberg with the mustache going. Look at that. He looks about as indecisive about that smile as he does that mustache. Esther, get off the pot, right? I love Ryan Sandberg, but come on. All right, Willie Randolph. Quick story. I bought his rookie year, I think it was 76 or 70 something. Rack Pack when I was a kid. I got it for my birthday as a gift. It was $20, which was crazy money back then. We're talking like in the 80s, like 86, 87, somewhere around there. And the only card I got that was any good was Willie Randolph's like multiple player rookie card. Tim Raines, aka Rock Raines. Kirby Puckett. There's 11 PSA 10s on Puckett. That's a nice picture of Del Murphy. Should be in the Hall of Fame, right? Murphy. 17 PSA 10s for all those who are banking on him going to the Hall. Jack Morris, and my favorite as a kid. I was a big fan of McGuire when he was a normal person. I was out of the hobby by the time he started jacking home runs during the PED thing or whatever, when he was, using legal supplements and hitting all those home runs and making trillions of dollars for the owners. And now he's blackballed, right? Blacklisted. But again, that's another bad picture. It looks like he got hit in the groin. I mean, that's just a bad one. I haven't seen a bad one like this since the Ernie Banks card. What was it, 62 Ernie Banks? The wood grain one? Ernie Banks is like, I don't know, there's an Ernie Banks card where he looks like heck. It looks like he's like shouting to the camera. There's a Brooks Robinson that looks crazy too. Just like, they must have had a vendetta or something against these players to use such hideous photographs. Alright, and the next one, Team Leaders. Oh, again, that one was brought to you by Toys R Us. This one is brought to you by the other store, KB. So whether you're in the mall or shopping at the big giant store, we got baseball cards. Alright, let's see what this looks like. I've never seen these, so this is a interesting look. Ooh, looks like 91 Donruss red. Alright, let's see what we got. Okay. Put these aside. Let's see how many bad photographs we can find. Ooh, that's a interesting design. Okay. Alright. Let's go to the KB sheet here and let's see what's what. Alright, Murphy, 5 PSA 10s on the Murfster. Well, that one looks pretty good. It's not bad. Jack Moore. Gonna get up in that camera there. Jack Morris. That's a nice Kirby Puckett picture, man. That's like a really nice picture. Look at that. Rest in peace, Kirby Puckett. You look handsome. Look at that, man. Does that not embody the man? That's a freaking cool card. Larry Parrish. Jeff Reardon. Get the facial hair. Rock Raines. And then our first Ripken that we've seen in this series. It's a nice one too. Big high leg kick right there. Look at that. Dave, don't call me Spaghetti Rigetti. Forget about it. Saberhagen. Looks like he's got some of that chew going. What is that stuff? Saberhagen Copenhagen. Copenhagen Saberhagen. Don Robinson. It's a nice Mike Schmidt. It looks like my dad when I did something stupid. He's not going to tell you off. He's just going to look at you and tell yourself. You can tell yourself off. You know you done wrong. Look at that look. Let's see. Schmidt. What? Schmidt. There's 11 PSA 10s on that one. Okay. Juan Samuel. Kevin Seltzer Seitzer. Mike Great Scott. Ozzie the Wizard Smith. Smith's got 3 PSA 10s. But these are really clean. Yeah, these are some well-centered, non-bumped examples. Dave Smith. Straw taking batting practice looks good. Strawberry about two PSA 10s. It's not bad. Hideous Antics of Zane Smith. Bobby Thigpen. Rick Sutcliffe. Andy Van Slyke. Alan Trammell. Trammell's got no PSA 10s. Hold up. We might have a diamond in the rough, fellers. I might have hit it rich on this KB business. I don't know. That's probably off center. I'll look at it under a loop, and I guarantee I'll find something wrong with it. Oh, dominoes, look out. Look out, dominoes. All right, don't worry about it. Don't mind the thing in the background. There we go. Wade Boggs, that's hideously off center, top to bottom there. There's 8 PSA 10s. George Bell. Will Clark, looking like a young deviant. There are 4 PSA 10s. Now that's a Canseco. That's what Canseco's supposed to look like. It's got the guns out, fairly neutral expression with the bat ready for business. That's what Canseco should look like. What is the Canseco pop? 3 PSA 10s. These are all off center, so they're not contenders. Eric Davis, there's 2 of those in a PSA 10. Roger Clemens is nice with the 3D coming at you. He's looking for PEDs or some sort of enhancing drug. Here comes the ball. What is Clemens? There's 8 PSA 10s. Julio Franco. Andre Dawson's got 2 PSA 10s. That's not going to be a third. Doc Gooden again. Gooden's got 5 PSA 10s. Is it Big Cat? Is it Big Cat or Galarraga? I don't remember his nickname. I wasn't like a big Expos guy, but that's a PSA 0 for a 10. There is no PSA 10s of Galarraga from KB. What a bummer, but this ain't gonna be it either. Tom Henke. Tony Gwynn looking pretty cool. That's good. It's a nice Tony Gwynn too. What's Gwynn's pop? 8 PSA 10s. Ugh. Kent Herbeck. Oral Hershiser. Didn't bother to look that up. Joyner. Cindy Higuera. Mark Langston. Jim McKee. Willie McGee. Don Mattingly. Wow, that all run, dude. Look at that. Wow. Go. Jim McKee. Willie McGee. Don Mattingly. Alright, cool. Let's just relive it again. Let's see. Mattingly. There's 7 of them. That was pretty cool. Just watching somebody hit dingers or fly balls or something. That's fun. Paul Molitor. And the last but not least, my good friend, Mark McGwire. How many McGuires are there? There's 3 PSA 10s. But this will not be one. Number 4. Anyway, that's it, man. That's Toys R Us and KB. Let's see who did it better. Let's look at this hideous photograph. McGwire getting hit in the groin. I'm loving it. Or McGwire hitting dingers. Psh. Who picks that? I mean, how out to lunch do you got to be to pick that? Anyway, thank you for tuning in, and we'll do 2 more tomorrow. Have a good day.